Australian wildfires continue to rage as Tzu Chi raises funds to purchase local fire truck. Menopause is often accompanied by physical changes such as dry eye and blurred vision. I'm Sean Scanlan. This is DaAi Headlines. Australia is suffering the worst wildfires in decades. A large area has been burned. Local residents, along with wildlife such as kangaroos and koalas, have been severely affected. Tzu Chi volunteers in the Gold Coast raised a little over $151,000 to purchase a fire truck to battle the blaze.
Putting the Tzu Chi Foundation logo on the fire truck, the fire department PR personnel asks what the name of the vehicle is.
Tzu Chi.
Tzu Chi?
Tzu Chi, T-Z-U-C-H-I.
Yeah, so Tzu Chi truck?
Yes.
Tzu
Chi truck.
Thank you.
This is a good name. Tzu is compassion. Chi is relief.
It's a very special day here today. Queensland Fire and Emergency Services, we've just accepted a donation from your foundation towards purchasing a brand new fire truck.
The fire truck can carry 1,600 liters of water and has a flame-retardant foam system. The forest fire in Australia has become a terrible disaster. Rescue equipment are much needed. Tzu Chi volunteers on the Gold Coast have raised approximately $150,000 to contribute their efforts to fighting the fire.
Nearly 50 medical staff from Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital went to the Keelung Jing Si Hall to join the winter aid distribution and provide free medical consultations. They also hosted reunion dinners with care recipients. There is also a free haircut service to allow care recipients to have a beautiful new look in the new year.
A winter aid distribution and free clinic is hosted in Keelung Jing Si Hall. Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital provides health consultation of various specialties at the venue, including internal medicine, surgery, family medicine, and traditional Chinese medicine. Mr. Li, who lives in DaAi, was referred to Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital for a foot injury. As it is inconvenient for him to go to the venue, the superintendent, Dr. Zhao, sent him a special greeting through video conferencing.
你好像有胖一点呢，
还胖一点。
等到膝盖好一点哦，我再安排他们骨科医师帮你把肩膀的手术也做好。
There were many opportunities in the past to host free clinic here with Tima. Many care recipients and residents living here felt like my family.
In order to make the care recipients a refreshed look, there is also a free haircut service. Tzu Chi volunteers also use Jing Si products to make snacks and vegetarian dishes. 81-year-old Liu Guanghui, who is a volunteer and sells wheat pies in Wanli, also comes to Jing Si Hall to make pies, allowing everyone to taste it.
Today, we have prepared 600 fillings of red bean and cream for the pies, which are all vegetarian.
The medical team gets changed to bring out various plates of delicious dishes to serve the care recipients in a reunion dinner. Everyone interacts warmly with each other, just like family.
I'm very willing to participate in Tzu Chi activities because this is a kind of spiritual gathering and a great strength for me to continue my journey.
At the end of the year, Tzu Chi volunteers send out blessings with love, hoping to warm everyone's heart in winter and everyone has a wonderful new year.
Keelung Jing Si Hall held a winter aid distribution and year-end gathering for 700 care recipients. This time, 2 new areas of vegetarian food and family interaction were added to allow families of care recipients to understand vegetarianism and enhance their parent-child relationship.
It is very lively in front of the vegetable and food stalls. Tzu Chi volunteers speed up their movements to make toast and fill it with potatoes, purple sweet potatoes, and milk squibs, which are very healthy.
Let them know the ingredients of the current season can make a very simple and plentiful breakfast, and it's not troublesome at all.
It can be made at home. It's very simple. Everyone can do it at home.
In the Winter Aid Distribution Activity Counter in Keelung Jing Si Hall, there is a new area for family interaction, allowing care recipients to work together to make wormwood mosquito coil.
I don't have many chances to do things with my kids, so this is a very good way to enhance our relationship.
Parent-child relationship is more distant now. Adding this interaction area allows parents and children to learn how to make an interaction.
The dancing performance is consistent. This group is the long-term care seniors, of which Grandma Xu is already 87 years old.
Dancing can improve our memory. My hands and feet can exercise.
Coming here, I can learn a lot of things, making me healthy.
Through the wonderful performances on the stage, the spirits and stomach of more than 700 care recipients on site are satisfied.
Taichung's Digi volunteers invite over 200 care recipient families for a reunion banquet at the Jing Si Hall. Among them is Ms. Zhang, who has a son with multiple disabilities and a husband who suffered injuries from a car accident. Ms. Zhang has had to take care of them both. But thanks to Digi's assistance, she no longer feels she's burning the candle at both ends, and even has time to give back as a recycling volunteer.
200-some Tzu Chi care recipients have gathered at the Jing Si Hall for a reunion banquet. Many came with a heart of gratitude as they expressed their thanks to Tzu Chi. Ms. Zhang has a son with multiple disabilities, and when her husband suffered a car accident a few years ago, she didn't know where to turn to for help.
When my son was 8.5 months old, my husband got into a car accident and damaged his brain. He was in a coma for 3 weeks. It was the lowest point in my life.
Volunteers' long-term companionship has helped Ms. Zhang find meaning in life. She began doing recycling to reciprocate the love.
The first day I went to the recycling station, I was so happy, so I've worn my recycling volunteer uniform here. I'm very proud to be one.
A highlight of this reunion banquet is the 30-some entrepreneurs of Taichung area, helping to serve the dishes to the care recipients.
Through this kind of learning, we grow into humble. I believe in this journey, our hearts are secure.
There are many people in the world suffering. We are much better off than some. So with this opportunity today to join this reunion banquet, I'm filled with a heart of gratitude.
Humbling themselves and giving back to society, the entrepreneurs find their blessings through the act of service, while the care recipients feel the massive amounts of love provided for the new year.
Tzu Chi volunteers in Guanshan, Taiwan, together with the medical staff of Guanshan Tzu Chi Hospital, always work together to protect the health of local residents. As a Lunar New Year is approaching, volunteers held a yearly hot pot reunion at the hospital. In addition to the volunteers, many local residents also pitched in to help.
When care recipients come to Guanshan Tzu Chi Hospital, they have the habit of taking their blood pressures because the doctors there are very concerned about their health. Some people are receiving free haircuts because they want to feel new for the Lunar New Year.
I'm very happy to see everyone's dedication. I'm grateful to them.
Joyful music is resonating in the hall of hospital. The performers are a local couple who bring joy to everyone with their gratitude.
I'm grateful to the Master for giving help to the public and also for seeing the volunteers for walking on the Bodhisattva path. We feel that if we can also bring some joy to everyone, we're glad to do it.
The audience watches the year in review and notices the calamities around the world. The hospital staff and the volunteers lead everyone to pray and hope that everyone can begin changing themselves and turn on the light in their hearts so good thoughts can gather.
We must remember this every day: contentment, gratitude, understanding, and tolerance, and try to comprehend their true meanings.
My tears almost rolled down my face because I was touched to see the Master's compassion for the whole planet.
Every coin back is a blessing from these care recipients because they also want to help people. The annual Hapa reunion brings everyone together so they can share blessings and create blessings too.
Entering menopause is often accompanied by physical changes that may affect the eyes. Eye problems usually begin to appear after 55, but it may impact some earlier who use their eyes too much. Today we discuss this issue with medical staff and learn more about what is rumor and what is fact. Our eyes are the first organs to mature and the fastest to age. However, when people enter menopause, their vision can decrease. Let's hear what the public has to say.
Do I know what eye symptoms will occur during menopause? Cataracts or glaucoma or blurry vision?
I think you begin to have eye flutters. That may be when menopause occurs.
It's like a thunder or a flash in the eyes. When you experience it, you should rush to see a doctor, as our eyes may be degrading.
Menopause in eye, in fact, involves symptoms such as dry eye, soreness, eye floaters, seeing small black spots, and symptoms of presbyopia, as well as inability to focus.
For women, because of hormonal changes, they are more likely than men to suffer from dry eye symptoms. Eye menopause symptoms are often more obvious and frequently found earlier in women than men.
The average age for vision deterioration amongst local citizens is about 55 years old. However, due to excessive use of 3C products by modern people, coupled with changes in environment and hormones, eyesight deterioration may occur earlier for menopausal women. It's recommended to consume more dark green vegetables and yellow fruits. Lutein and DHA can all help the eyes and delay the onset of eye problems associated with menopause. To begin the new year, the Thailand Tzu Chi chapter hosted a pilgrimage. The following day, a community event where everyone came together to celebrate a new beginning.
Tzu Chi Thailand chapter is hosting a pilgrimage event for the first time to greet the new year. Volunteers from all over the country have gathered at the Jing Si Hall to begin their first steps piously and also pray that the event of the next day goes well.
The main focus of the pilgrimage is to have a sincere and repentant heart to reflect on our actions and clear our mind of impurities.
I feel peace in my heart, and after listening to the Master teachings, the Dharma deeply penetrated me. I was able to reflect on my action using the Dharma.
The year-end blessing ceremony in Thailand is joined by people from all walks of life. Some even brought their bamboo coin bank to donate the contents.
I decreased my desires each day to save a little. At the same time, it also inspired my own heart of compassion daily. In slowly saving, I finally accumulated a large fund to donate and help others.
Among the charity bazaar activities is an area to teach about recycling categories, while those who took out their wallets to purchase items isn't just about fulfilling a need.
I know that part of the charity sale is going towards sustaining Tzu Chi, so I purchased a few items. I hope my little bit helps those who are in need.
The past year's history is shown on the Tzu Chi's Great Sutra Treasury. While the sign language performance is something amazing, what's even more moving is the recognition of volunteers who have gone over the top of their duties.
Chi Chi's charity events are filled with a pious heart. Those who benefit the most are the sensuous beings.
The red envelope of blessing and wisdom is given on behalf of Dharma Master Zhenyan. When the heart lamp is raised, love fills the venue.
During the event, we prayed together and it was very touching. My heart was moved in knowing Tzu Chi is doing something for the world. 2 sessions of volunteer Thanksgiving parties were hosted at the Jing Si Halls in Shuanghe and Banqiao before Lunar New Year. Volunteers involved in cleaning and recycling many of whom are seniors, were invited to join and share their joy in volunteering.
Coming from various small families, volunteers gather in Chi Chi to become a big family.
I'm the cleaning volunteer on Monday. I'm getting happier as I continue to do it. My body is also getting healthier.
We have 3 members doing 6 days a week. We all come at 8 o'clock and finish at 4. We have no worries and we are healthy. Also, going meatless is good for our body.
I'm a gardening volunteer and a member of farming team in Northern District.
On weekdays, they serve each other, take care of the community, and love the earth. At the end of the year, they receive a heartwarming gift, which is Chi Chi volunteers often call gratefulness. 2 sessions of volunteer Thanksgiving party are hosted at the Jin Si Halls in Shanhe and Banqiao. Senior artists sing and different teams perform various programs to show their gratitude to volunteers for their hard work throughout the year.
The senior bodhisattvas have been doing this for more than 10 years. With stumbling footsteps, they help protect this dignified hall wholeheartedly. So I'm very grateful to these bodhisattvas for their willingness to give, of even when they're aged already.
The volunteers' sincerity gives the new residents a sense of belonging.
I came from Myanmar and do not have any relatives here. Having this feeling of being a family is good.
In Hualien, 11 Tzu Chi volunteers set off to send end-of-year blessings to 21 care recipients living in remote regions. They delivered red envelopes of blessings and wisdom and care and compassion to each care recipient this winter. Let's take a look. After putting in materials such as noodles and grain flour, Tzu Chi volunteers took these supplies and drove nearly 90 minutes from Hualien to the southernmost part of the county, which is Fangbing Township, Lida, Gangkou, and Jingpu Tribal Village. They visited 21 households to take end-of-year blessings and gifts. Mr. Chen's arm was amputated due to a work injury 21 years ago, and his wife depended on him. The 2 are elderly and often receive care from volunteers from afar. They had a few new wishes for the new year.
I'm really happy for their help and to see Tzu Chi sisters come here to do good deeds. Many people in the tribe also need help, so my wife's idea is also to become a volunteer.
Happily take out a picture of his son and share it with the volunteers. It was very touching to see the progress and growth of the family.
Today we saw and learned about a lot of people willing to undergo training to become community volunteers. Seeing their hope is very, very encouraging and also inspired us to be more willing to invest in this and show the effects of our visits.
To celebrate the new year, there was good weather and red envelopes of blessings and wisdom for these care recipients, giving them a little more joy and hope for the future. Although there are laws prohibiting the use of animal traps, animal rescue groups are often notified when dogs are accidentally caught in such traps and are injured. This leads to a never-ending rescue effort, which is actually quite difficult to carry out. Our interview team followed one animal rescue group on the front lines of their work in the mountains to see the painful fate that awaits many injured dogs.
There is a dog caught in a leg trap in Fengshan village in Alishan. It hasn't been caught yet.
When arriving at Fengshan Elementary School, a kindergarten teacher surnamed Zhu said she often saw a stray dog who was caught in a leg trap to play with the school's dog. Because she couldn't catch it, her daughter went online to solicit help.
It's actually a stray dog, but then it got caught in a leg trap. How long has it been? I think that we found out about it 2 or 3 weeks ago, so its food may be rotten.
At this moment, there was the sound of dogs barking near the school. But when we come to this bamboo forest, the situation was different. Teacher Zhu rides a scooter to learn about news of the dog in the city. The animal rescue team was quite excited to learn the dog was here half an hour ago.
Maybe it is here, hiding here. Is it inside here? The two of us are just going to catch it. We have already been at school and couldn't catch it.
Why are villagers still using illegal leg traps which injure innocent dogs? During the search for this dog, a local villager gave an answer.
A few days ago, when we went up there, behind the school, somebody must have set a leg trap. I think they set the trap because monkeys are eating everything in the vegetable garden now. Nothing else works to drive it away. Only an animal trap is useful.
Just as they set up a humane animal trap, Teacher Zhu sent news. Volunteers go directly to the scene. Finally, they found the dog caught in the leg trap. Because this dog has been dragging this leg trap for more than 10 days, when it saw the rescuers coming, the dog did not struggle. It allowed volunteers to put on a leash and a muzzle. After several hours of searching, the dog was finally rescued.
This is because there are too many monkeys here running rampant. To catch them, they set out these leg traps.
Volunteers rush down the mountain as fast as they can to send the dog to an animal hospital for emergency treatment. The double gin trap is the most lethal. There is still a piece of wire wound around the trap. And it is inconceivable how long the dog has been suffering without help. Amputation is the only way to save this dog's life.
If you amputate here, it will be like a crutch. Basically, the wound won't heal. But basically, amputate to here is okay. So this leg will be okay to keep it here.
The little dog was saved, but he would have to face the fate of having a lifelong disability. In this world, as long as there is one leg trap still in the wild, then animals will suffer and this nightmare will never end. Students from the kindergarten affiliated with Tzu Chi University presented a special end-of-semester performance. We'll leave you with this. Thank you. Goodbye.